Hello. After being asked to do a few of these kind of message to teachers to start the school year, I really felt like maybe I should record one to share more broadly with all of the teachers that I've supported, and maybe even other teachers would find it helpful. So I wanted to record these 4 themes for teachers for back to school for challenging times. So here are my 4 themes. Number 1, radical grace and patience. I really believe that should be the big theme of this year, because all of us have been in different versions of this storm, but we've all been in a storm, and it's so important that we really extend radical grace and patience, because we don't know what version of the storm our colleague has been in, or each student has been in, or families have been in. They could have been in the mild rainstorm or the terrifying tornado that has been going on. Who knows? And it's just really important that we extend radical grace and patience. That's number 1. Number 2 is, I think right now, if you're a teacher who really got into education to help kids, then that's a really good thing, because kids desperately need you right now. So many kids have experienced significant trauma and challenge over the last few months, and they've been in situations where they might be isolated or feel lonely or anxious. And even our kids in stable situations have had some challenges, and they really need you. They need to feel connection. They need to feel opportunities to connect to their peers. They need that calm, connected, caring educator in their life. You are so important to kids right now. And taking that a step further, it's so important that you're able to find your calm and share your calm with students. So that's tip number 2, or theme number 2. Theme number 3 is, I know lots of educators are really anxious right now. You might be anxious because you're going back in person. You're anxious about being safe and keeping kids safe and how you're going to teach in a socially distant way. But then also teachers are anxious that are in remote learning, because they're wondering, how can I engage with students in this new space, and how can I make my lessons engaging? And what I want to say to you with that is, really pour yourself into this. One of the great things about our human nature is that when we tend and befriend, when we care for others, when we connect to people who need connection, we literally actually release all kinds of chemicals in our system that actually buffer us against stress. We make ourselves more physically and mentally resilient by caring for others. And so what I would encourage you to do is really pour yourself into serving and helping kids, and still, of course, make sure you're doing everything to be safe and engage whatever you're doing, but really pour yourself into serving and connecting with kids, because by doing that, not only are you going to help them, but also one of the best ways to help yourself is through helping others. And so tend and befriend is powerful. And then my last theme, my 4th theme that I want you to think about is this. Really, necessity breeds invention. And even though these are all kinds of challenges, one of the really fun things about teaching is when I'm able to come up with a creative solution to a problem. When I'm able to try a new activity or a new kind of app or a new kind of engaging thing in my class. And this year really offers lots of opportunities for you to recreate and come up with some new things and break out of some ruts before, find new ways to make something different or exciting. Yes, I get it. It's a challenge, no doubt. But you can also think of it, yes, it's a challenge, no doubt. And I want to encourage you to really find ways to come up with creative solutions that you're excited about. So, radical grace and patience. Make sure you are ready to share your calm with students. Also, at the same time, focus on tending and befriending, and then come up with those exciting creative solutions. And I'm sure you're going to find ways to make 2020 great, and we could all use it. Good luck.